best friend. You are my best friend. Upon hands through thick and thin we will stand. You are my best friend. You are my best friend. You are my best friend. We'll walk this road from the start to the end. You are my best friend.
Hi, I'm Wendy Murato, and I'm with
Sandy Sanfilippo.
and she is my stepmom.
Yeah, you got it right again.
I always want to say mother-in-law.
Shall we say I'm her
Mother-in-law. But she's a very dear friend of mine as well, so. But anyway, I have Glenda.
And I have Gary.
And these guys were found in Strongsville, and they were picked up and taken to a lady that does a lot of rescue in Strongsville. Her name is Vicki Ferrara. And Vicki, shout out to you because you're amazing. Vicki calls on us a lot throughout the year, and she patches everybody up and gets them, to the point where they're ready to go. We spay and neuter them. She donates to us and does what she can, but it's a labor of love for her too. And so we love helping Vicki offload the animals that come through in the Strongsville area. In fact, I grew up in Strongsville, so it's kind of one of my little hearts, and so did Kristen, our shelter manager, grow up in Strongsville. So it's one of those things, well, if it's from Strongsville, it's got to be good. I've got Glenda here. She is not adopted. Gary is adopted, but...
He was adopted today.
He was adopted today and going home. So, but Kristen thought that it would be good for you to see that we have a foster home that fosters them, and they are just terrific. When they come out of Barb's foster home, she lives right in Brunswick. Barb mothers them, which I like to say. I like to mother them, and they're so used to being cuddled and kissed and put on their back and played with and these are kids'
Purring
kittens.
away.
We have a ton of kittens right now, believe it or not. Normally in December, you see less and less and less kittens. The weather's been super warm, and a lot of them survived. And a lot of people picked them up and brought them in the house and raised them and now want them offloaded before they get all too big. And so we have a lot of kittens, and there will likely be kittens for Christmas, but we recommend one of two things. Get them now and tell your kids that this is one of their Christmas presents, if that's what you want to do, or wait until after the actual holiday because it's very stressful for them. If they just went home into a new environment and it's that Christmas hoopla and dinners and people, not always the best time to bring home a cat, especially those that are a little bit quieter and less, they're not used to all the noise. That can be really scary and drop their immunity, and they can get sick. Happens all the time. So, but this little girl, she's gorgeous. She's called a harlequin because her body is all white except for 1 to 3 spots. There's her one dot. And then it would be her face and her tail, which indicate the color, which for her is because she has a little brown nose.
Got the cutest little
There's a little
face.
brown nose, Mike, and thank you, Mike, from Armstrong to tape our cat chat today. As always, she's a little brown tabby and harlequin. And you can name her anything you want to, but right now her name is Glenda. And then Gary, you got a home. And I'll show you something. Here you go, Kristen. Thank you so much. I want to show you something about Gary. Gary being a bi-colored cat, which means that he's about half white and he's about half color. There are always hearts on them. And right now you can see one right on his head.
Oh, yes.
Zoop, right there. There's a little heart shape going on there. There's one right here in between his shoulders. There's a little spot here. There's a heart shape going on right here. Right? They're not always perfect, but you'll see the splits of I don't know,
Yeah.
the DNA coloring or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. But every single bicolored cat, if you have a cat that has a lot of white on it and color, just see if you can find a heart. Some of them are absolutely perfect hearts. We just sent home a kitten not that long ago that had a perfect heart on his side. It was adorable. But you have hearts because you're loving. Aren't you loving, Gary? Gary. You're going home tomorrow for Christmas.
Somebody was just asking
I love
about
you.
Beanie.
Okay. Oh, I just made his face pink. Oopsies.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wash him up.
We're going to have to wash you with Dawn dish soap. All right. Next we have
Bubba and Beanie.
Bubba and
This
Beanie.
is
And I
Beanie.
believe Beanie was possibly someone's coming to see her. I saw it on
Yeah.
our Facebook Messenger page. A lot of people ask about, do you just come in? Yes, you just come in. From our open hours are 12 to 5 Tuesday through Friday and 12 to 3 Saturday. Just come on in. If you can't make those hours, we will make special concessions for you year round. But we need to get with you. Just give us a call. Say you need after hours appointment. There will be someone here that can accommodate you. But we do have to set up those appointments. All right. So I have a cutie bajubi.
They were born in foster home.
They were born in a foster home. Nancy, our foster, that's a new foster, and she had them. Hi, Bubba. He's pretty. Nancy's the mama cat in a new foster home. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Nancy's beautiful too.
Yes. I have not been around very much in Kitten Krazy for some personal reasons. I've been sick. I've had funerals, on one on top of the other, and so I'm kind of out of the loop a little bit, which I'm not ashamed to admit, because I have this terrific crew of people that are able to just carry on, just do our thing. Thank God for them. So shout out to Kristen and the crew that are always here and always just taking care of things. All these cats that are here. And I think we have about 80 cats on the premises right now, I would say. Something to that
at
effect.
least, yeah.
Right around 80.
We have kitties everywhere.
We have kitties everywhere. We still have them in foster homes. And there are still a few that are coming up on 2 pounds. So we're going to continually have these kittens. But come and get them while they're small. They're precious. And they're all spayed and neutered already, too. This is called a tuxedo. This is God's favorite cat color. The majority of cats are black tuxedos. It is the #1 color of cats in the world, a black tuxedo. So if you have a black tuxedo, you've got God's favorite color for a cat.
I have
That's all
one.
I can say.
And he is a wonderful kitty. I adopted him from
black
there.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they're so friendly.
little guy.
They're
Oh,
just
my
so
goodness,
It all
yes.
depends on how they're raised, just how they're raised. They're just dollies.
This is a little wiggle
Yum,
worm.
yum. And this little girl on the floor, you know her.
Yep. That's
Tulip.
Tulip.
Our little Tulip. She's beautiful. She's called a Dilute Calico. Can she run? He run? There we go. Now, these guys are in pods and they're in different rooms and so forth. And we're going to point out some right now while they're walking around. Kristen threw some treats on the floor. So let's go ahead and show you a bunch of these beautiful adults that are on the floor. There's a whole bunch of them that need homes. This one in front of Mike, he's got the tortie here. Her name is Wednesday. And I named her because she came in on a Wednesday.
Wednesday's up there.
Wednesday's up there.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
Honey.
This is Honey.
Yeah.
Wednesday's up behind you, Mike. There she is. Hi, Wednesday. And she's not up there because she's shy or anything. She is absolutely a wonderful, sweetheart cat. This
likes
is just
being
her nap time. Most of the time, it's nap time. We are taping on Thursday, December 8th. And it's about 2:30, and it's right smack in the middle of their nap time. The big guy that's up in that cage there, that's Grim. He was a product of, let me get up and open that door for you, Mike. He's a product of some children tormenting him with firecrackers and stones And he's a little bit shy of people, but when you touch him, he just loves to be pet. He's a big dude, huh, buddy? Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come on. He loves people, but he's a little timid for obvious reasons. But once he gets into your home, he's going to be a love bug, just a love bug. But, what is wrong with people? What's wrong with you kids? Why would you do that to a cat?
Horrible.
It just horrifies us. It horrifies us. It's illegal. You could go to jail. In fact, I've got a cage right here.
Yeah,
And I'm not afraid to use it. And I might be laughing, but I'm not all that off right now. Shame on you. Don't do that to these guys. They don't deserve it, and they're wonderful pets and animals. I have a saying, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can pick up a rock and throw it at a cat doesn't mean you should. So he's deserving of a wonderful home right now. Aren't you, Grim? Come on, buddy. Yeah, he came down for treats. He's a big boy. He likes his foodies.
He's a handsome cat.
He's a handsome cat, right,
certainly
Sandy?
is, yep.
He sure is. And this guy behind you on the floor, he's got the coloring of my favorite cat. Of course, I'm an orange person. I now have 7 cats, and 5 of them are of the orange variety. And this one is Joe. His name is Joe. Oh, look at this baby up here. She's pretty. Now, you don't see orange very often.
Girls.
And I'm sorry?
Females.
Yes, females. You don't see females very often in orange. They're about only 25% or less. And her name is Laura? Lacey. Lacey.
And she's got a sister somewhere.
She's got a sister right up here. Is this her sister?
No.
No.
That's Mark.
Oh, is this
That's
her sister
Marky.
in here?
No, her sister's hiding.
No. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Her sister is Lucinda.
Lucinda,
And
that's
looks
right.
kind of like her.
If you like
They're both
orange,
orange.
we've got several orange. Someone was also asking on our Facebook Messenger if we have any orange kittens. Folks, we would be online all day long answering all your questions. You really just need to come in and see. You need to make the trip and come in and see. Or check us out on our Pet Finder page, because our Pet Finder page usually has up to the day, Wynn keeps it very current, of who is available. Pictures and bios. Now, not all kittens make it even onto the Facebook page, because as soon as they hit the floor, they're gone.
They get adopted, yep.
So if you call us and we say, yes, there's an orange cat, that doesn't mean that cat isn't going to get adopted out in 10 minutes
Exactly.
later, right? Because
Right.
Sandy, you do these adoptions.
Yep. And sometimes somebody will come in looking for one, and it went out with their owner.
Or they come in looking for the orange
Right.
one and they take,
They take a different one because the cat usually chooses you.
yes,
Yeah. You can come in looking for one, and you go home with a different one.
or 2.
Exactly. Sometimes 3. We've had 3 go out at one time.
This? Heidi. Heidi ho.
Heidi.
Here's, oh, Heidi ho. Come here, Heidi ho. We got another bicolor-ish, and there would be a heart shape in here, but she's mostly black, and we would kind of categorize her black with white. She's not a tuxedo. She has way too much white on her, but she's a sweetie, but she wants down.
Yeah,
she
she
doesn't
does.
really want to be, but she will sit here. I probably can do my leopard in a tree and see what happens here, and we all know how that works most of the time. We can calm her down like this and get her to calm down. Angela, she's beautiful. She's a tortie. And my husband's favorite, he calls them caramel faces. He says, oh, look, there's a caramel face. And she's not very caramely faced, but
heart
she
is
is Siamese-ish, like major. Because look at her face. It is
Get your face
a
over here.
complete diagonal triangle. it would fit square in there. Look at that face, triangular face and long, lanky, this scrawny little tail. Everything about her says, I have Siamese lineage all in me. A lot of times these kind of cats are talkers. So if you don't want a talker, again, you may want a tortie, but if you have a tortie with Siamese, you're going to have catitude on catitude. All right?
I have one at home.
Yeah. Yeah, they have the catitude big
I have
time.
a tortie at home. and
Tortitude.
She talks all the time.
Tortitude.
Yeah.
Yep. And they can be, you know, they can be the sweetest cats in the world, but they tend to have this little tortitude, which is why we've
Yes,
dubbed it.
Yes.
And it's
exactly.
nothing bad. It's just they have their own thinking and they do their own thing sometimes. And I have a tortie tuxedo, Susie.
Thuthi.
Yep. And she's very particular about who she will let pet her and who. She's the only one of my 7 cats that has that issue. All my cats are like, hi, who are you? Here, you can pet me, you can pick me up. And Susie's like, I don't think so. And that's kind of what we're talking about. But this one is going to probably be a talker.
Hi.
So,
Hi
yeah, yeah.
Look at your little
But look,
face.
she's calmed quite a ways down. We have dozens of kittens,
Lots.
either up for adoption right now, ready to go, coming up, getting ready to go, or in the queue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we never stop taking in, never. So yeah, we've got these guys. I almost don't want to give her up because she actually is liking this.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
then
some
you
cats you
cats.
can't pet down their back. They'll lift their butt up, and it's just too much of a stimulation for them. And she does move a bit. She does pick up her feet a little bit. But some cats you can't even touch back here. It's
this
just
one-
too much.
this
It's
one's loving it. Oh,
overstimulation.
there she
Yeah,
goes.
she
Yeah,
she
she's
really
loving it.
likes being
Yeah,
pet.
she does.
So and she's purring now.
She would be good for a little girl or a little boy because she loves
Yes.
being loved, huh?
Yes, they're so sweet. They get a lot of attention here, and they get to run around and play in their rooms and have buddies and know people and other cats. And this is a perfect environment to pick one out. All right, you ready to go back? I won't kiss you or make your face pink. All right, Peanut. All righty, Kristen. Who are we going to do next? Let's see. We can walk around. Why don't we do this? Let's show the folks, Sandy, what David, who is a volunteer here, he is a bottle feeder, moved back home. I guess the tail goes in the back, Wendy. He was a bottle feeder all summer. What a blessing David was.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
yes.
my gosh. So he retired and he moved back home from Arizona and he lives in Ashland. And he drives up here to Medina. And my mom laughed so hard the other day when I called it Medina. There's no offense. It's just every once in a while I call it Medina. He made these because he took blacksmithing, and is this not
are
the
beautiful.
cutest thing?
They're nice.
$35, 100% of the proceeds benefits Kitten Krazy. What a terrific gift for Christmas
Nice
this would be.
doorstop.
A nice door. It's heavy. It is. These are 3 true horseshoes. Hi, sweets. Come on. You want to
Come on
sit
up.
with us?
Come on, Tulip.
Okay. There you go,
Come on,
Tulip.
baby girl.
You like the kitty? Here, like that. Oh, well, I don't think she likes this kitty. Well, I was going to pet you, but that's
Tulip.
okay.
It's all right.
All right. She just gave us a warning slap, but she was a
all
little
right,
nervous about
Tulip.
me clicking on this. But
Yeah.
this is all blacksmith together. These are just little washers.
Yep.
And how cute is that? $35. Come and get it.
Who would think to do that?
David did.
He did. He's a talented guy.
I know the answer. David.
He's a talented guy.
He is. And thank you, Mike for being here again. Mike is going to walk around now. I might have a little something to say in the background, but mostly I asked Mike today because it's probably the last time we're going to tape before Christmas, just to do a walk around of our adoption rooms and show you how many cats we really do have here and the rooms and how they're set up and how many kitties are sleeping usually during the taping. Oh, we've got two more, but as he goes around, there's a lot of merchandise that people have made, our volunteers and other people, and they make it and they bring it in for us to sell to benefit the cats. We don't spend any money on the materials or anything. It is 100% donated so that we get 100% of the money. So when you see these things for sale, it's 100% profit. So if you would come in and consider coming in and buying a few things, it all goes to the kitties, okay? So, Tula, be nice, kitty, kitty. Who do you have now?
Daily. She has Dee Dee.
Dee Dee and Daily. We have a group of 5 that start with D, right? All right, I have Daily. Okay, Daily. He's like, hide me from that girl. This is another Harlequin. He's a black Harlequin because he's got black on his head and black on his tail and just 2 dots. I see. Okay. I know I'm flipping you around. Let's try to calm him down. Leopard and tree, guys. Here's the pillow. Here's the tree. And here's where you pet. Okay? This is a semi-paralyzing nerve right between the shoulder blades. Feel those shoulder blades and then just pick up right. Oh, my goodness. And you be the judge of whether it works or not. You be the judge of whether that works or not, huh, baby?
And this beautiful girl.
Calms them down. And that beautiful girl is Dee Dee.
That's Dee Dee, and she is so soft.
So soft. She's a medium-haired black, and they just got spayed on Monday. Today is Thursday. They're ready to go. They usually don't have any issue whatsoever. They go home, they run and play, and continue just to heal up as they, hang out at their new house. So they're hand-raised, wonderful little kittens. Like I said, we got a lot of them.
She's gorgeous.
And this is how you do it, folks. Every cat will like this. And there's a reason. Because if this is your first time watching, I'll tell you the reason. If you hold a cat like a baby and their ears are towards you, you're basically screaming in their ears. And they don't like that. They have very sensitive ears. Their hearing is very acute. They're also nosy rosies. They want to know what's going on. And when you have them facing into your shoulder, they can't see anything. And they also like the security of being on your arm so that they don't feel like they're going to fall. So all of these things go towards their nature, and also this semi-paralyzing nerve just calms them down. So you can see that this is just designed to work. And you can put them on your lap and keep going. Usually they'll fall asleep like that. All right. Well, Mike's going to walk around. Merry Christmas from everybody here.
Yes, and you want to tell them about
We're
the
gonna,
Christmas tree.
Yes, when he walks over there, I'm going to explain that. Because David made one more thing. It is being raffled off, and we'll head that way, and then we'll see the kitties. Then he'll just do the kitties.
Hey, be nice.
No. 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 There's nothing behind this hand.
Miss Tulip.
We can't expect everyone to get along.
This one down here.
Oh my goodness, she's stuck. Dusty. She's stuck.
She's stuck on the...
Dusty. Oh my goodness. We got to get her off of there. Oh my lordy. So David made this beautiful Christmas tree, and it has a light switch here, and it does change how the lights flicker. And it is valued at $300. Our raffle tickets are $10 each. And as you can see, we really need to sell some more tickets. This one is a fading out and a fading in light, but we kind of like the lights being lit all the time. But that's, it weighs about 35 pounds because it's all metal of some sort. I'm not even sure what kind, but it is all handmade and the art is gorgeous. It's absolutely stellar. So please come in. And as Mike goes around, he's going to just show you a few more things. These are handmade by one of our volunteers. These are for dog people, just various dogs. These are for cat people, various cats. These are for Grinchy people. Isn't that adorable? These are all handmade. These are all $3 a piece. Little snowmen with different hat colors we have. We have extras over here, but when they're gone, they're gone. So our Grinches and all. So we have cat toys that are ready for your cat's stocking, or if you don't have a cat stocking, we have stockings for your kitties. They're only $1, so come in and get them. And then enjoy. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.